At Intel, we have a motto that was often used by our former CEO, Andy Grove, that is, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And what I love about the Business Working Responsibly Mark is that it allows us to put in place a measurement system whereby we can manage the process of corporate responsibility and improve the process as we go along and engage the entire workforce in an integrated way to achieve our CSR goals.
We developed the mark because if you look across Ireland, there are excellent companies, really world-class companies, both multinational and Irish Indigenous companies. And what we wanted to do was to give a mark to those to acknowledge how good they were, but also that they would know who else was really excellent.
Well, in everything we do in ESB, we like to aspire to the highest standards, and that's why we've always applied for standards in areas of the environment, safety and asset management, and have been very successful in achieving those standard marks. So the Business Working Responsibly Mark was really a challenge for us, but something that we really wanted to achieve. We've put a lot of effort into corporate responsibility and sustainability in the company, and to be recognised now that we are at the top in terms of performance in those areas is very important to us.
Well, the Business Working Responsibly Mark is the premier mark for us to benchmark ourselves against our peers, and then really to make sure that all of our employees can get behind one force to really propel our corporate social responsibility programme forward.
Achieving the Business Working Responsibly Mark for CRH will once again reinforce our commitment to our employees, our customers, our neighbours, our local communities and indeed all our stakeholders that we are fully committed to managing our operations in a socially responsible and indeed a sustainable manner. We believe that having the mark will greatly assist us in terms of credibility, respect with all our stakeholders within the company and outside the company.
We developed the mark over 2 years. It was quite challenging. It's very hard to measure integrity, but we have 296 questions. And once a company has gone through those, what you find out then is how good you are and what am I benchmarking against. After that, we bring in a third party, which is the National Standards Authority of Ireland, and they will certify and look for demonstration of what you have said you do right across the company.
Well, the whole process of answering the questionnaire was very useful. I mean, it's a very extensive questionnaire. There are, I think, 26 different subject areas and over 290 questions. So we had to gather together a lot of information from across the company. In order to do this, I found it useful to bring together a small team and a team of people who either knew the operations of the company very well or knew the people to ask to get that information. Because it's looking at the data and the information of the company through a different lens.
We've always had a culture of corporate responsibility at Intel, but this really gave us an opportunity to look at the way that we do transact the business of CSR. And what we found was that there was a lot of pillars of excellence or pockets of excellence around the company, but perhaps we hadn't connected them in an optimal way. And what the award allowed us to do, or the actual process of the audit, was to look at those individual areas of excellence and look for ways to maybe find synergies between them.
I think the reason why the mark is so important for companies to achieve it is that they want to say about themselves that they have gone through this rigorous process and they're proud of the fact that they now are owners of the mark. They want to make a statement about the values in the company and the practices that they have in the company, and they want people to know about that.
And Business Working Responsibly means a lot to our company, means a lot to our people, because it says that we're in the right league, and it really puts it up to us as a company to continue to maintain this mark.
I think it'll show people that we've achieved a lot. We've achieved what we've set out to do, both in ESB and outside ESB. So for people within ESB to know that the effort that we've put in over the last number of years in sustainability and in corporate responsibility has been recognised, but also to show all our customers and suppliers that we have achieved this mark, we believe is going to be very positive for ESB.
So the mark, it ticks all of those boxes, and what it answers definitively is, am I really good at responsible and sustainable practices?